Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Cakap.
Cakap! So we are going to do some bashing today.
Oh yeah, it's a Warner Brothers double bill.
So beware, okay, of spoilers and disappointments ahead.
Yes, rants, disappointments, anger, a lot of it.
Yeah, we're going to get a lot of beeps in this episode because we're going to say all the wrong words.
Oh, yeah. So, two big movies came out this week from Warner Brothers.
During pandemic.
Yes. And well, they're going to be Space Jam 2, and going to be the new Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah.
And well, both of us
Suicide
are very underwhelmed by these films.
Yeah, the box office is not
Some
really
more
looking
than
good.
others, we're gonna withhold on who's disappointed with what. So let's dive in to the first topic of today, the one that came out first, Space Jam 2. We clear for takeoff.
Then Space Jam: A New Legacy, the movie that should
tell us what the movie's
carry.
about a bit.
Well, the movie is about a follow-up to the original Space Jam, which came out on 1996, if I'm not mistaken. Well, at that time, it was the prime time of Michael Jordan, and I do believe that most kids or teenagers today or uncles today would have watched it back before, right? Then maybe we all get a glimpse of the Bugs Bunny and the biggest NBA basketball star, which is Michael Jordan, his Ernest. And that movie was a very smash hit. And to me, it was like, wow, it was so cool. And it's quite a long time that they decided to make Space Jam 2. So actually, they approached Kobe Bryant before, but Kobe Bryant said, I'm really into the games, not into the show or something like that. Then LeBron came in and then he says, yeah, I'll take that part. And here goes. So I've been waiting for this movie for so many years. I've been hyping it.
Before we get into further details, is this a direct sequel to Space Jam 2?
It's not, but it's referenced a bit. So I think that is what Warner Brothers do right now.
Some gags that reference.
Yeah, there were some gags like at the scene, Lola Bunny says, "Been there, done that," which means literally play with a superstar before, and still a very disappointment.
Not to mention all the controversy that came out pre-release, like removing Pepe Le Pew.
But the decision to remove Pepe Le Pew is kind of
Weird.
Yeah, they can include IT murderers or everything, the clowns and everything. That's no problem. But actually the scenes are actually filmed before. They filmed before, then they decided cut it out entirely. So it's kind of like usage of that. So that's one red flag already. It's kind of like minor red flag. And the next thing about Lola Bunny is that she is not as depicted as hot. She's now depicted as a very strong feminism, strong.
Modern.
Yeah, that needs no man.
Not that there's
needs
anything wrong with that, of course.
We are okay with that, but it's just that it's just too much. It's not how Lola Bunny is portrayed back in the 90s. That is better.
And this movie revolves more like collecting and recruiting all these for the final game because
Looney Tunes.
The start, how this movie starts, I think this is gonna interfere. Okay, so before the movie starts, and then you have the final basketball game where they have to fight against the new monsters, and Bugs Bunny does the whole sacrifice thing.
It's not even a sacrifice, and it's not even big enough.
Yeah.
I can tell you, after waiting for 20 more years, when you go into the I can play it for the first time, and then I was playing it, and me and my family were watching. I said, "This is the best movie ever." Oh, they did it, and then the first scene, literally kicked me out.
Because the catalyst for this movie is related to video games, and Ron apparently was a video game obsessed when he was a kid.
He obsessed with video games.
It messed with his basketball play, so his coach was like, "Nah, you hate video games now. You have to hate video games."
I mean, take back the Game Boy Color LeBron, man.
Yeah, his coach took it and threw it in the garbage.
Yeah, but he didn't bothered to pick it back up or something. He just left it there. I mean, like, what the hell? What the hell? Man, LeBron James hating Game Boys. That's a no-no for me.
Then, as an adult, he became the usual parent where he's like, "Oh, video games aren't work."
Yeah, don't play video games. I mean, like, LeBron James, come on. Which generation are you from, man? Oh, gosh, man. How can he treat this to the kids? I mean, my whole image to, like, the LeBron James, the King James is totally different already. To me, he's very humble in the court, but in this movie, it's like LeBron James is playing LeBron James. It's just weird. It's not him at all. And then I was just kind of like, what the hell, man? Did you do that to your kids?
This movie is basically just sort of a remake of the first one. They
it's a soft reboot. Yeah, but it's not very accurate depiction.
I think something that would probably piss you off even more was the fake Michael Jordan cameo.
Shit. Good thing that Michael Jordan didn't came, I tell you.
Walk us through what happened. So
yeah.
at the end of the game, like LeBron James, I think, sent out Bugs or somebody to actually get Michael Jordan.
Sylvester went out and get him back, and then he said, "Yeah, Michael Jordan." I mean, like, that's B Jordan. And I think Daffy was right about something like, we can't get A Jordan, we gotta get B Jordan. He's right, man.
Yeah.
And then most of the characters are like misplaced. The third one is like pissed me off a bit. It's like they make the granny so badass.
Oh yeah,
why?
They gave her Trinity's powers from the Matrix.
I mean, why? She became so badass, you know. I mean, like, she became so badass that she can throw ball, play ball, and everything. In the first movie, she was just a mere cheerleader.
She's a granny.
Yeah, she was a granny. That fits her image and everything. I mean, even in classic Looney Tunes styles, she's like kind of humble, kind of funny. But I know that there's a lot of things in there. But oh, come on, man! I can't even rant on that. And Tweety is just getting bullied again.
Not to mention they throw away Marvin the Martian in the intro.
Oh yeah, Marvin doesn't do much also in the game. And then Daffy became a coach.
Yeah, he's not on the team anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. He's talkative and everything, but you don't have to put him on the coach's side.
And talking about the art style of this movie, it's different from the original in a lot of ways.
Very different.
There's no like, okay, LeBron is real and the cartoons are cartoons.
Yeah.
There was like the whole Roger Rabbit thing where like, okay, there's a real man, there's a cartoon. But no, when LeBron is in the cartoon world, he's a cartoon.
Yeah.
And he acts with the cartoon physics a
yes.
lot more compared to what Michael did in the first movie where it was just like, at the end, he's just stretching out his arm to get the final basket.
Oh, that one was epic. It kept up building up to the scene. You never seen a human that does that, you know. Then that was a good trick. They keep on building the hype, but this one doesn't.
The main villain for this one is also
a
bit weak.
What? A server wants to get famous? What kind of plot is that?
In the original, it was these aliens want to be the best, to build the best basketball.
Yeah, I mean,
so they can take over.
The stakes are higher, but this one, what do you get, Don Cheadle? What you want famous?
Yeah. Everyone's just stuck in the serververse forever.
Yeah.
And then with these, you know, they say it's pretty high stakes. You know, these people are gonna be stuck in the server forever. You know?
Yeah.
But when they go to the DC world and try to get the Justice League, they don't try to explain anything. The Justice League just sort of show up, just look scowling because you know the LeBron and Bugs Bunny caused a lot of property damage.
Yeah.
Even Superman is just like silent. So and then just leave.
They don't really do anything.
Yeah, I get why they don't want to use all the big characters they have because you know in the story wise because Buzz wants to be with his friends again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of very lonely plot where Bugs Bunny is not that loony, not that smart, not that, you know, as a captain, it doesn't have that sort of qualities anymore. I mean, usually Bugs Bunny was the most confident guy to get out from any kind of situation. But this one, he's like, I'm lonely, I need my friends back, I don't know how to help LeBron James, so I'll help you. He's not doing much. It's Looney Tunes on discount. That's on the discount rack.
And the final game as well, Algae uses cheat codes, but only uses them to get ahead a bit. Doesn't use them to win.
Yeah,
no.
He had all the powers. He can rig the whole game, but he doesn't really do much.
Yeah, and
spoilers alert. He won. The Toon Squad actually won by a glitch. What the hell?
yeah, the glitch that LeBron knew.
Yeah, that was left in the game.
Affected him because he wouldn't kill him because he's a real guy. But Bugs, for some reason, had to sacrifice himself.
Yeah, he has to sacrifice himself.
Yeah, because LeBron could have made it.
I mean, you guys are a Toon. You are Toon. You're loony. You can do things in this world, but they chose not to. They chose I'm gonna do the glitch thing.
And one thing I also didn't like is just that there's a lot of cameos at the end. It felt like
the cameo doesn't make sense at all. They're not in their
At
characters.
the end, there was a lot of people showing up to watch the game. You had the Iron Giant show up. You had
I love Flintstones and Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. I actually really love that, but they're kind of not in character.
Yeah, and it's again, it feels like it's very corporate feeling. It feels like they Warner Bros. Want to show off hey, look at all the properties we have.
Every scene in the movie
feels like commercial.
Feels like commercial. Even where the part that LeBron James jumps through, then get into the loony world. The cracks shows a swoosh from Nike. How much did you pay?
How much did you pay for that slot, Nike?
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? Every scene is a commercial.
And they were trying to copy Ready Player One a bit when when they were jumping between worlds, and it felt much more organic.
When Iron Giant came out, you feel like it's Ready Player One already. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he said Steven did it. Maybe we can do it too.
And Steven knows how to make good stories.
But this one is plot
it makes
is
sense
really
for the
out.
story, but this one, it does feel like a big giant commercial for HBO Max.
It's definitely Warner Brothers trying to sell themselves. Yeah. It's totally not able to live up on its hype. I mean, LeBron James is not. I mean, he's playing someone that is. That is not really you can incorporate the differences between the first and the second one.
To Michael, who is the better main character, Michael or LeBron?
Michael, definitely Michael, because at that time, Michael was the biggest star of NBA already. Everybody knows him, even if you don't watch basketball or something.
Michael Jordan was.
Yeah, everybody knows that he's Annis. Yeah, he's Roy Annis. Then you know him already. So he's the biggest star already. And plus with Bugs Bunny, they were clashing. And this one was just like LeBron James. You tell anyone who's not watching basketball, they might know, I kind of know him, but I don't know.
In terms of acting, who did the better job? You think Michael was the better actor or LeBron was the better actor?
Both of them are actually stiff.
They're sports people trying to act.
Yeah, even in the first Space Jam, right, you can actually see that Michael Jordan was very stiff. He was very stiff. Oh yeah, he's kind of stiff. He doesn't know how to react, and more is that you're reacting to cartoons, which basically you can't see them with naked eye, so that makes things hard lah. But back in that movie, it's actually quite excellent. Yeah, the sternness and everything.
And for this, again, it feels weak, isn't it?
Very weak.
And the Monstars also don't get much to do, even though the old Monstars show up in the background.
Now it was the Gunn squad made up from NBA players, the White Mamba, everything. It's not even good. What? Chronos that stops time, that just used his ability for just once. Shit, man. I can't even watch this movie for the first run. I had to stop it. And then I remember that my dad was still there, and then he was saying, don't watch it live. You cannot watch it. Just buy the figures or something. Just buy the shirt or something.
Yeah, even before the movie came out, he went and got one of these and the McD lunchbox.
Yeah, because before the movie's released, right, there were actually a lot of things are collaborated. Yeah, the tie-ins. And when I saw this, I was hyped. Don't use the box. Can you please give me the box? Use a paper bag or something for the fries and everything. For my food. You just put it into paper bag. I want the box, man. I collected a lot of it. And then I was excited when I'm watching the movie, and then the first scene already killed me with first blow. That really sucks. Really, really, really. It's not even good. And then they try to play the old songs back, and then in the game, it's not even there.
This feels off.
Yes, it feels off. It feels off. Very off.
Because for a movie that's trying to trade a bit on nostalgia,
Yeah.
It's not really working.
Actually, they kind of like switched the roles only. Last time was Looney Tunes needed Michael Jordan.
Yes.
But this one is like LeBron
needs
needed
the
the Tunes to save the sun. And then the stakes are different. It's not even there.
Yeah, and I liked in the original where they actually played it at a real basketball stadium.
Yeah.
This one is all in the server. In the original, they tried to reference the players' careers.
Yeah,
Like, okay,
they
Michael
reflect.
Michael, after he became a basketball legend, he tried baseball, and then
Because of his father.
Yeah, then he's trying golf.
Yeah. That was when you think of it as realism. Joe Pytka made it very good because he's mixing the realities. His sort of twist and bending keeps you questioning. Wow, did really Michael Jordan did this? That is why he retired, and everything is kind of mashing it up. But this LeBron James thing, I don't want you to play games.
No, yeah, this one is like, and the intro to LeBron's background is just like it's highlights. Oh, he was in the Miami Heat, then he was in the Cleveland, and he was a Laker. Oh, it's like, am I watching LeBron's greatest hits or what?
Yeah, the intro is not that epic compared to the first one, you know. The first one, Michael Jordan, Bugs Bunny. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was the truth. But this one is just a movie. That is how I hate the movie after waiting for 20 years. I mean, if you want the real follow-up for the Space Jam, go watch Brendan Fraser's in the Back in Action. That one is much more worth it lah. That you get all the characters in place. This one, they really mess up the casting. I mean, if you have the whole Looney Tunes in your armory, and then he's going to place, oh, Granny became badass. Tweety, yeah, keep getting bullied. Yes, Tweety is not like that at all. What, Bugs Bunny? Helpless. Finding friends. He needs friends. He's lonely. Daffy, you're talkative. You became a coach. For what? And then all the Porky Pigs, and then what? You got Roadrunner, you get Wile E. Coyote. Surprisingly, Wile E. Coyote is getting a lot of movie minutes in this one. So it's good lah. I think that's a good thing lah. Pepe Le Pew, bye bye, Le Pew. And it's really not living up to hypes lah. But really, if you want the real follow-up to the Space Jam, right? Go watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit or the Back in Action. It will be much worth it. I mean, now I'm still having second thoughts of collecting all the toys given away by the McDonald's. I was keep on collecting because they're Looney Tunes, and I'm a good fan of Looney Tunes.
And well, I mean, and this movie was also double billed on HBO Max and a theatrical release, right? I think in certain places.
In certain places. I think Singapore had it in theaters,
Yes.
but I don't think we have.
Yeah.
Man.
And not to mention,
Yellow.
And the new uniforms suck compared to the old ones.
Yeah.
I hate the new Toon Squad uniforms.
Yeah, but these are the few lucky things I had to comment is that, yeah, like you said, the designs is inferior to the first one. I agree to that. But I also think that these designs are quite cool, quite good also lah. But I did not buy the jersey and everything. I think it's a good thing that I hold myself until I watch the movie. I did not pre-order the shoes. I did not pre-order the jerseys. Lucky me. Lucky me.
Yeah, all you got to remember we buy now is just that McDonald's Happy Meal box.
Yeah, that's enough already. I think this is enough already. I'm not going to collect more.
Out of 10, how much do you give the movie?
Walao! Out of 10. Well, I'm going to give it like 2 to 3. For so many character inaccuracies, and then miscasting, plot is too weak. They are just full of advertisement, full of commercials. I think younger kids, maybe if you're 5 or 6, you'll be entertained. But as a kid who grew up with the original 1996 Space Jam, I don't think I have any love for it. But I don't know, people kind of change, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But for now, I don't have any love for it. Not really, other than just...
Recommend it now.
Definitely no. Never.
3 out of 10 will not.
No. I can't even watch it in one sitting. I had to like shut it down, and then I had to like do something else already. I cannot watch it on first sitting. Then I came back, and then okay, we're done. Like that. Yeah, no, not recommended by my side. But what about you yourself? Have you watched it yet?
I thought it was decent.
Yeah.
Nothing right horror compared to the first one.
I'm too old to be entertained by this.
Yeah.
I'm too old.
Both of us, we recommend if you can get a discount on HBO Max subscription to actually purchase this, or even if theaters ever reopen, you can get like a good matinee price, for this movie. That's good, but not a full price ticket. Definitely not a full price. Not a full price.
Yeah, not a full price ticket. If you get a discount, then you watch it.
So let's move on to the next movie of the week, the big
right
one that's gotten the most positive reception.
Yeah.
94% Rotten Tomatoes.
Now we're switching roles now.
The new James Gunn directed Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad.
I hate this movie with a burning passion.
Oh.
As a fan of the first Suicide Squad, I love the characters. I love, bits and pieces of the story. Even though, I feel Enchantress got a short end of the stick with things.
Enchantress.
No, she was a bigger player in the comic book.
Cara Delevingne.
Yeah. But overall, I liked it because it had some of my favorite characters. I love Killer Croc. I loved Katana.
Okay.
I also love that they actually put Enchantress in that movie, even though she was a villain.
Yeah.
And I like the Batman cameo.
Okay. What about the Joker? Did you love that Joker in Suicide Squad, Jared Leto?
I hate both versions of Jared Leto Joker.
I can agree with that.
Jesus Joker is terrible, and Gangster Joker with that grill teeth is also terrible. Damaged.
Yeah, what damage? Yeah, you are, man. My ass.
Yeah, I love that movie, and when I saw the reboot, I was like, okay, because some of the characters came back.
Idris Elba was in it.
Even though he's a stand-in for Deadshot.
I'm Black Superman.
So this movie is about the Suicide Squad being tasked to sort of stop this some kind of experiment on the island of Corto Maltese.
Yeah.
And Corto Maltese is a nice reference to the comic book Dark Knight Returns. That's where Superman sort of fought and destroyed a nuke, and that's how he got nuked.
Mm-hmm.
When they actually get to the facility to stop that project, turns out for me it was a nice surprise. It was Starro. And it's a big alien starfish. And for those of you who don't...
Hi, SpongeBob.
And for those of you who don't know who Starro is, he was the first villain of the Justice League of America. He's a big starfish with mind control powers. And Justice League is his first enemy, They stopped him. And it was a momentous issue because he's their first, enemy to fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And fortunately, I thought they were probably going to let him live using another Justice League movie. But no, he gets killed.
Shit.
By rats. Okay? I will not stand to have Starro the Conqueror degraded this way. Okay? He's an iconic comic book villain.
As much as the scene is so beautiful, but he's still killed by rats.
Yes, killed by rats. I swear to Christ.
That's James Gunn for you.
Okay, James Gunn. I like some of your movies.
Now he's having second thoughts of your movie now, Gunn.
I like King Shark. Even though he's replacing Killer Croc, who was my favorite from the last one.
Which is the King Shark should be a hammerhead shark, right?
Yeah,
they said.
Because they were actually having trouble to actually design him properly. To give him a good eye line with the other actors, so just to use a great white. It's okay, he's been a great white before, but I like Peacemaker. He's got a good design. He's got a cool design, and I like Bloodsport, even though he was meant to be just somebody standing in for Deadshot because they couldn't get Will Smith because of scheduling conflicts. But I like Bloodsport. I like Peacemaker. But
at least we get to pull Idris Elba into the DC.
The first opening scene of this movie also ticked me off. Like what happened to you with Space Jam?
What?
A lot of the returning characters died. Captain Boomerang. I loved Captain Boomerang from the first movie.
I thought he would survive in a way.
Yeah, but no, he got shot to bits. And the amount of people killed
in the first wave.
Yeah, and I like that they use a lot of the more obscure characters. Blackguard, TDK, or the Detachable Kid, or his comic book name, Arm Fall Off Boy. And a Mongol sister, but she dies.
Yelling in flames.
Yeah. And she's been known to go up against Superman for crying out loud. And Superman in this movie. He gets
ICU.
He gets ICU'd. But
I feel you.
You know, by Bloodsport, which I was like, okay, whatever, you know. But funny thing is, like, when Starro emerged from his chamber, you know, probably what's going through Bloodsport now is that, oh shit, I put the only man who could help me deal with this in the hospital.
Yeah.
And Michael Rooker, who also shows up as Savant, dies.
Hey, I really hope the character stays alive. You know, I really.
He blew up.
Yeah, I love that character survive. When the first show is seen, you've seen him. And it's kind of like, oh, you're feeling that, wow, he's looking a lot of things. Maybe he can change this. He can become a leader. Come back. Go back. It's
blown up.
Yeah.
This movie is R-rated, of course, compared to the first one. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of guts.
And also Polka Dot Man.
Yes, Polka Dot Man. He's got good powers, but he dies later. Gets squashed in. I'm a superhero. I'm a motherfucking.
Oh, yeah. Just
like Starro. The final battle, and
he sees mommy everywhere. All the mummies are everywhere.
And I hate this movie.
Oh my gosh! But you love the first one, right?
I love the first one.
But just not this one.
No, I hate this one. And it's just because, like, it rubs me the wrong way, like you said. Like, bringing, like, this iconic villain. So, like, Starro's dead now. So, there's no chance for him to go up against the Justice League because he's dead.
Could he be back?
Got eaten by rats, dude.
Yeah.
He did.
Maybe they could take a part of him, and Starro could be returning.
So, yeah, Rick Flag dies in this, this, but he went like a badass. Don't get me wrong. Like fighting Peacemaker, you know. Then he gets a shard of ceramic shoved through his heart.
Peacemaker, what a joke.
And you know, I like I also like Ratcatcher too.
Yeah,
she's pretty cute. And
the dad, Taika Waititi, that actually surprised me. But I saw,
other than that,
is that him?
Other than that, this movie sucks.
The
movie sucks.
He had full control of the movie. They gave him so big of a control in there.
Starro! Like, I was never thought we'd see live action Starro, yes. And he was like, yes, Starro! And then like, oh, he did. Yeah, fucking rats. Rats!
And a javelin punch through. But the scene was beautiful. The many scenes in the movie is quite...
I liked some of the acting. So that was pretty nice. You know, I like Idris Elba's Bloodsport. I like King Shark. He's meant to be like this stupid thing.
Yeah.
Friends, dumb friends. And surprisingly screened by Sylvester Stallone. It's pretty cool.
New dumb friends. Nom nom. But yeah, he still managed to piece.
But, I hate it. All right. Well, my recommendation is don't watch this. It's got 94% Rotten Tomatoes. I know. But the same people who give Last Jedi a positive review. I hate Last Jedi. Alright?
Last Jedi, I love it.
Critical reviews are not a sign of quality or enjoyability.
But I thought the audience score was also high, isn't it, for this one? At least my Last of Jedi is like getting like lower audience score.
And then keep messaging Revelation. So yeah, I don't recommend.
No. It's a no-no.
You hate this movie too?
Voila. I think it's decent. It's just that we switch roles.
Now, funnily enough, one piece of Schadenfreude I can have. I can enjoy this movie's shortcomings a little bit because this movie failed at the box office. 12 million opening weekend.
That is much worse.
Yeah. And I think this one didn't do as well in the box office.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a pandemic.
In a pandemic, they release it on HBO Max and everything. Everything's going on streaming.
Anyone says anything, it's a pandemic. You know, this HBO Max double release. Not a lot of people watching the movie in cinemas.
Mm-hmm.
But let me introduce you to a little movie called
The King
Godzilla versus Kong.
So
double release in theaters and HBO Max. 48 million opening weekend.
Oh, long live the King.
Yes. Well, not as good critical ratings as this, and not the critical darling this movie is. So, Lizard and Monkey better than Harley Quinn.
And also the rabbit.
Yeah.
He kills off the rabbit. I guess it's a lizard season then.
Yeah. So I can celebrate a little bit as a fan of the first one because this movie didn't do so well.
But it's freaking ironic. They're all Warner Brothers.
Yes. This is still like this big.
No matter how.
Okay, what's funny is that all these movies with
Warner
big
Brothers.
name actors, big name stars, all the all-star cast, all the big name stars in the world couldn't compete with this. John Cena, Idris Elba in Suicide Squad, right? He couldn't pull enough star power as Godzilla vs. Kong. I can enjoy this movie's failure at the box office just a tiny bit. I'm dumb at DC.
In either ways, Warner Brothers did win.
Yes, either Warner Brothers won. But,
Yeah.
I can enjoy the fact that this movie failed at the box office.
Goodbye to that.
Yeah. I hate this movie.
Yep. So that is why
Yeah.
I have my hates too.
Sorry for the negativity in this episode.
This episode is all about disappointment.
Want to watch a good Warner Brothers movie with your HBO Max subscription? Godzilla vs. Kong. Don't watch this. Don't watch this. This is garbage. No.
And there's one more movie that HBO Max keeps on pushing on HBO.
What is that?
Snyderverse. Zack Snyder's cut.
I don't have anything to push away from there.
Do you want to watch this? Do you want to watch this? You're watching Tom and Jerry. Do you want to watch Snyder's cut? Yeah, they're pushing for it.
Warner Brothers this week has disappointed both of us.
Really deep. 20 years in the making, they did nothing at all. All they did was commercial.
5 years to get a sequel to Suicide Squad, and they screwed up.
Yeah.
But even still, 2 years to get a sequel to Godzilla 2 Monsters, and they did well.
The Monsterverse.
Yes, Monsterverse is doing well. I'm glad that
One of the few things that the Warner Brothers didn't screw up as much.
Yeah.
They screw up DCEU, they screw up the Space Jam, the Jam universe, I think they call it Serververse or something.
But the Monsterverse is doing well because it's under good management. But yeah,
these are not even
you want
the
to push them away from the camera and get all the quality stuff stay in frame.
There we go.
They're garbage.
They waste the opportunity to get Space Jam back in track.
And it was. And I love, and for me, I love James Gunn. But unfortunately, this movie sucked balls. That's what sucked balls.
Because of the mishandling of the characters.
Yes. And I still don't get, in a movie where anyone can die, Harley Quinn stays alive.
Well, she's Harley. She's the queen.
Well, we're gonna talk about more quality movies, and hopefully next week's gonna be a bit more positive.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
Well, and coming soon.
Release better movies coming out. So here's to the hopes of getting good movies in the coming times.
Movies, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Shang-Chi looks garbage. I hate Shang-Chi.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Venom 2 looks great though.
Yeah. I'll just watch Shang-Chi for the plot I think, because I wanted to know what happened in the universe right now. So
Venom 2 looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Book of Boba Fett, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh!
Yeah, look out for that review soon.
Oh yeah, we're nearing the end of the year already, guys. We are going to get some Star Wars eventually. Yeah, the Book of Boba Fett.
So, thank you once again for watching. Please like and subscribe and
Yeah.
share out our content. And well, we'll see you next week on the next episode of Let's Check Out.
Cakap! Balls out! Balls out!